Now you can see the next point. The self-checking integration callbacks shall be the first to be registered with the transactor. Okay, we'll see what this point, how they are explaining this point. Right. So additional callback extensions can be registered with the same transactor using so you see they are talking about VMM transactor. Okay, so they have implemented one transactor in their library, and after that they are appending that thing with a callback. Okay, so and prepend callback. Okay, append and prepend, two methods. Okay, these two methods are defined inside the transactor class. So they can be used to sample the data into the functional coverage model or to modify the data from error injection. Actually, what is the objective of these methods, callback methods? Okay, if you want to sample the data in functional coverage model, okay, so this will take the data and sample it in the functional coverage model, and these are also used to inject the error cases. Okay. Now the self-checking structure must be aware of all known exceptions or the error that are injected in the stimulus or observed on the response to able to correctly predict the expected response or access the correctness of the observed response. What they're trying to say is, when you are forcing an error, okay, when you are forcing an error case, during that time your environment should know that you are going to force the error case, and you should know the expected results also. Okay, like when you are forcing an error case, during that time what will happen? You cannot correctly predict what output you will get, right? During that time it depends upon the behavior of the device. Okay, whether it is going to reject that transaction, how device will behave. So in order to know the nature of that device, during that in order to know the nature of device when error cases are formed, when error cases are forced, okay, we have to use some error cases. Then only we can say that whether device is working properly or not. Whether if it is not able to identify the error cases from normal cases, then there is a bug in the device. So by registering the scoreboard integration callback first, they can act as a reference point for subsequent callback registration. So what they are trying to say is, like, if you are registering the scoreboard these callbacks, so in that case it will act as a reference point. So any callback that can modify the callback information is registered before it, so they can be invoked before the scoreboard integration callbacks. So before integrating these callbacks, you need to register those things. Okay, so that is what they are trying to say, self-checking integration. Coming to the next point, callback extension instances that can modify or delay the transaction shall be registered before the scoreboard callback extension instance. So what they are trying to say is, some callback extension may modify or delay the transaction before it is processed by the transactor. So if you want to delay the transaction, or if you want to modify some of the content in the transaction, during that time you can use this callback extension.